Hi!
Hi! I'm Jen.
I'm Savannah.
If you didn't already know that. If you haven't already, watch our last episode, which was just our introduction.
Yes, it was.
And today, we are we're talking about horoscopes.
Yes,
and,
we are.
Like astrological signs. That's,
Yeah.
I
was going to say astronomy. I was like, that's not right.
That's not. That's suns and planets.
Big brain.
Galaxy
brain.
So I'm a Scorpio.
I'm a Leo.
And if you know anything about astrological signs, that is not compatible.
No, that's not
we are both
pairing.
like power hungry.
Yeah, we
and
are.
all that fun stuff. We try to take control of the situation.
Yeah.
So we shouldn't be friends.
No, we shouldn't.
We are. We are best friends.
Yes, we are.
So what's your song of the week?
Hold on, it's a long title. Jesus Christ 2005, God Bless by the 1975.
Nice.
It's very good.
Why is that titled like that?
It's basically about religion and how religion can have an impact on like who you are.
Interesting.
And like listen. it's not like a religious song.
Mm-hmm.
It's about like how people, especially people who are gay, have issues with religion.
That's kind of cool.
It is.
Nice.
I enjoy it.
I never listened to a 1975 song.
You need to listen to the 1975.
I do. I don't know. It seems very like everyone in the 1975 fandom's like 1975. Oh my god.
What?
Like Matt Healy or whatever.
Yeah.
They're like, oh my god.
It's good. Some of it's alright. Some of it is mediocre. You just gotta find those little gems. You know? What's your song of the week?
My song. I had this song in my dream the other day. I don't know why. And so it's "You're Still the One" by Shania Twain.
That's a good one.
It is. So, it will play at my work all the time. I'm just vibing to the song constantly. And, if you listen to our last podcast episode, you know I love Harry Styles.
Yeah.
And him and Casey Musgraves, who I also love.
Love Casey
Space
Musgraves.
Cowboy.
Yeah, the hits.
Oh, that's so good. They sang that in one of their concerts, and that's also made me fall in love with the song. So it's just a good song in general, you know.
Yeah.
So that's my song of the week. I'm a Scorpio. Savannah's a Leo. We already said that. So what we noticed, especially during making this podcast, is I do like being in control of things.
Yeah, you do.
That is my Scorpio energy, and I'm like always calling out Savannah if I'm being too.
You're not. You're totally fine.
Oppressive. I'm being too
You're
tyrannical.
oppressing me.
Tyrannical. I am King George III over here.
No, you're doing fine.
Thank
I
you.
enjoy it. I like having someone else.
Yeah, having some
Which
structure.
is weird, because that's not really what my horoscope
Leo.
wants me to do.
I don't know. But we both have, like, CoStar.
Yes, we do.
Which is a very popular app.
I like CoStar.
Yes, me too. And every time we hang out, we always look at what our daily affirmation, I don't know, daily advice is.
Yeah. Motivation.
And so then we always click on compatibility with us, and so it's like, you should hate each other.
Yeah, like basic identities.
Yeah.
It's like in black.
Yeah. It's like you guys are
we should not be
friends. But we bounce each other. We
do bounce each other.
Yeah. We bounce off of each other really well.
Yeah. I didn't always believe in horoscopes. It's kind of a new development.
Really?
Yeah.
I've believed it for a while now.
Well, I thought it was cool, but like I didn't believe it.
I've had some weird stuff with horoscopes though.
Like what?
Kaylin, one of our friends, is also a Scorpio with as well as me, as well as I. And I had the Scorpio. Oh my gosh, I had this horoscope app where it told me like the year in general, and it was like love life. It was like you're gonna start dating someone you wouldn't think you would start dating, and she started dating Preston, and she did not think she would date him at all.
I remember that she didn't think, but then I remember I remember in the group chat she put Preston's my date or something. And
Yeah. Oh. Yeah. So, and I sent that to her. I was like, because we were friends with Preston for a while. Actually, I liked Preston.
Did you really?
In 8th grade.
Yeah,
you knew that. I had the biggest crush on him. It was really bad. So, yeah, so they didn't think that would date, and so I was like, sent that to her. I was like, oh my god, look. Like, she's like, wow! Oh my god! That worked out so weirdly. And then, when I was dating...
Right.
Yeah. He and I broke up after like 2 months. It wasn't. I didn't like the relationship. It was fine.
A little fling.
I'm over it. It was an awful relationship. Anyways, I don't think he really liked me. Anyways, it was weird. But I checked my horoscope that day, and I was like, "You're gonna be getting over a breakup," and I was like, "Whoa!"
That's crazy.
And I was like, "But this is for the better," and I was like, "It is for the better,"
you know.
And honestly, after that relationship, I glowed up.
Yes, you did.
So I was more happier, and that's when I started painting and stuff. Was after that. Mm-hmm. So I don't know that.
That's so weird to think about.
I know, right?
I think about it, I'm like, because I remember you two like standing in line for like lunch.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't remember that.
I do remember that. I remember that happening like once.
Interesting. Interesting.
Anyways.
So there has been a couple times where horoscopes are like, whoa, that is me. But like, same time, I mean, the general criticism of horoscopes is that like, there's so many people in between these time frames. Like, there's so many people who are Scorpio, especially because 9 months of being a Scorpio is Valentine's Day. So there's a lot of Scorpios in the world. Funny. There's no way that every single Scorpio has like all the traits, you know? The moon sign, your moon sign, and your rising sign too. And you feel like you're more
my moon. Also, my rising is Scorpio, and I don't think I'm a Scorpio at all.
No, it's like, so your rising sign is like what you look like.
Do I look like a Scorpio?
No, you do not. You look like a Libra.
What does that mean?
Like, you're very gentle.
Oh,
yeah.
Thank you.
I hope that's what it means.
I should be more educated.
I should be more educated. I just care about myself. That's a Scorpio trait.
It's a Leo trait, too.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't think I'm, like, my entire life, I've been like, I'm not actually a Leo. Mm-hmm. Like, I just don't think that I should be a Leo. Like, I just don't, I guess I can be selfish, but not, like, really selfish.
No, you're
and I don't have, like, a big, like, princess complex. I can, but not usually. And
princess complex.
Yeah, I think I'm way more of a Cancer because I'm all emotional and like I cry like every day.
I don't know. I feel like you're more of a Pisces.
Am I?
Yeah, because they're both really emotional, and Scorpios and Pisces are very compatible.
Okay, we should tell it to the sun for.
Hey, sun, you're Pisces, so you should have been born like March technically. But you were born in August. That's way off.
Yeah, I was supposed to be born in September.
Really?
Mm.
Anyway. So, I don't know. Do you think, like, people who believe in, like, horoscopes and, like, the universe, like, deciding your fate, I mean, is that, like, hand in hand with religion?
No.
I
mean, like, the fate thing is, like, in religion, the religion that I was brought up in, it's basically that God has a plan for you, and everything that happens is supposed to happen.
Yeah, that's exactly how I was,
And, like, all religion is kind of like that. Mm-hmm. But, I don't know, horoscopes, they're more, like, universe-centered, centered around. And in religion, you don't really, they're like, the universe is just, like, a thing that God did. Yeah. There's no, like, power in it.
And then there was sun, and then people, whatever.
Yeah, not that I'm not religious.
Yeah. I don't really focus on religion. I think I'm more of a universe-centered person.
I want to be, but I grew up.
You want to be more religious, or you want to be more?
I want to be more university.
But
university. Yeah, but I grew up really religious.
Yeah. I'm not an atheist, but I'm agnostic. Is what I call it. Is what the word for it. But I think there's something out there, but I don't know what my set beliefs are really. And I guess that's just part of growing up.
It is.
You know, it's just figuring out the world. But so, if you don't know the traits of Scorpio, this is what it says. It says that we are intense, expressive, and determined. And I think that is very accurate to me.
Yeah, it is.
I can be very, very determined with what I want, I think. And I am expressive. I'm very dramatic. I wave my hands wildly when I talk.
You do.
And intense. Okay, the whole thing about Scorpio is that we're intimidating. I don't think I'm very intimidating.
I think you can be.
You think so?
I thought you were intimidating.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't think I am.
Well, I thought you were, like, cool and, like...
Cool?
And I was scared to talk to you for a while.
That's so weird to think about, because I don't think I'm that scary.
You're not now, but I know you now.
That's
you should
true.
Talk to someone who barely knows you.
Barely knows me.
So, Leos are fundamentally bold and proud, which is the opposite of me as a person. But it says you pay it back in kind with your charm and your ability to make people feel better when they're blue. I try to do that.
You do make me feel better.
Thank you.
Sad.
I like to talk to people when they're sad. Maybe I should be a counselor.
Are you gonna go to psychology for college because you actually need therapy?
Just one of those girls that just needs therapy.
Yeah,
so
like psychology.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna talk about like our compatibility. I'm sorry, this is very self around us, but that's
we'll
what
talk
the
about other
podcast
stuff
is.
too.
Yeah. So basically my sun is in Scorpio, and it says that meaning you have a fundamental urge to get to the bottom of things, which at times leads you to be manipulative or power hungry. But it comes down to an intense passion for authenticity, real intimacy, and the truth. Their sun is in Leo, meaning they are fundamentally bold and proud, what you said. They love attention and to be cared for. They pay it back in kind with their charm and their ability to make people feel better when they're blue. Wow, all about you said, yeah. They know what their skills are and how to use them.
Nope.
This can be a difficult pairing of extremes. You both have strong personalities who seek out power. Them through their bossiness and you through manipulation.
I don't think I'm bossy.
I can be manipulative. I'm gonna feel the truth. I don't manipulate.
Getting manipulated.
Yeah, you are. I don't know how to manipulate people, really. I think I just use their weaknesses against them.
That's how you manipulate.
Yeah! So, but I love you. I wouldn't do that.
I love you too.
So, I don't know why I wouldn't manipulate you. Let's see. Due to bossiness. I don't think you're bossy at all.
I'm not. I can... with, like, family, I'm very mean. Yeah. So I think that might be the Leo thing. Yeah. Well, I just really disagree with my dad on everything, and so I get into a lot of arguments with him.
Yeah, well, my mom's a Leo. That's how me and my mom are, too. So that is true.
But I don't know, we haven't had, like, an actual fight, so we'll see when that happens.
That's true. But maybe we never will happen. Don't manifest it.
Okay, we're not gonna ever...
We're never gonna...
A fight.
We both attract drama.
That's true.
That is true. Fun story. So, for some reason... Like, when we first became, like, best friends, like, it seemed like the world was against us. Yeah. Like, everything ever that could go wrong, like, went wrong, which was very weird.
It was weird.
But, I mean, we're fine now, definitely, I feel like.
I think so.
You think so?
I hope so.
I hope so. So that has the potential to erupt between you. Still, you are both passionate and loyal. And if you are able to withstand the stormier moments, you can provide each other with the emotional security that you both seek. I think that's good. Yeah. I think we both are very there for each other.
We are.
The minute that you say, oh, like, something's wrong, I'm manually there for you.
I'm there for you, too.
Yeah, you're there for me, too. Which is nice. I feel like you listen to me, which is good.
I do listen to you. I think you listen to me.
Oh, my God. So our moons. Okay. So this is our, like, emotions, moods, and feelings. And it says this is a sign you mostly think of yourself as, since it reflects your personality when you're alone or deeply comfortable. I think I'm deeply comfortable with you.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, we talk about literally everything.
Yeah, we do.
So, my moon is in Leo, meaning your emotional self is dramatic, proud, expressive, idealistic, and somewhat self-centered. I can be that way. I feel like I'm sometimes self-centered.
I don't think you're self-centered most of the time.
Most of the time.
But I'm joking. But, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes I'm like... I really need this to be about me, and I'm like, I don't know. I feel like sometimes I can be a little self-centered, but isn't everybody a little bit self-centered?
Yeah, you're lying if you say you're not at all.
You need a lot of love, care, and validation from other people.
I
do need a lot of validation. I feel like I'm just the worst person ever.
No, you're not.
You always say how mean I am to myself. What? You always say that I'm mean to myself.
Oh, I thought you always say how mean I am.
No. What? No. I just have that weird
You are really mean to yourself.
I don't mean to be. So your moon is in Cancer, meaning your emotional self is sensitive, thoughtful, and empathetic. I think that's good.
I think so, too.
I think you're very thoughtful, too, and empathetic. I feel like you know what people go through, I feel like.
I do.
I'm definitely an empath. Like, I feel what other people... When people start crying, I'm crying.
Dude, me too. Even when, on the phone.
Yeah.
And, someone's crying, I'm like, I start crying.
I
can't see them.
Me too. Oh, my God. Yeah, I'm definitely more of an empath, and so are you. I think that's good, Maybe that's why we're not supposed to be compatible. Because the minute one of us starts crying, we're like, yeah. We don't see the reality of it. We're just emotional.
Yeah, we are.
You have a tendency to feel like a martyr.
A martyr.
Mm-hmm. And secretly fear being abandoned by those that they love.
Yes.
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 I would never abandon you.
Thank you. But I feel like people say that and then they do it anyway.
No, we're probably going to the same college together and stuff, so we're fine.
Let's hope.
We are. We don't worry about it. And plus, you're my very best friend.
You're my very best
I feel like I've never been closer to anyone but you, so
that's really sweet.
Oh,
I love you.
I love you. You often have trouble letting things go and feel like an emotional wreck.
Yes.
Yes. You have to understand each other's moods and emotions. You have to work to understand that. I feel like we just automatically understand them. I mean, the minute you said, like, oh, this is bothering me, I'm like, yeah, I can see why that is bothering you. But I also help you see the other side of things, too. So
yeah, I very easily see what people are going through.
Yeah, I mean, that's weird. So this just proves that, like...
Yeah, maybe horoscopes are just bogus. I'm just joking.
I feel like some of them are bogus.
Well, yeah, for sure. I mean, some of them are. People, like, take the whole horoscope thing and run with it.
People, not...
Yeah.
Stars.
Stars.
It's like, there's no way that, like, the universe in specific time is like, this is going to be Jen, and this is her, you know? It's so weird. Because, you know, you go through experiences... I mean, I guess if you look at the universe approach, the universe is like, you're going to go through this. Exactly. And you're going to get through this. You know?
Well, that's the whole question is if it is just up to experience or if there is an experience that you're supposed to have. Yeah. Or if it's just like a thing that like happens.
Yeah. Which is so weird to think about.
That whole thing, like fate or not.
My brain goes in circles when I think of that.
Mine does too.
So our Mercury, I'm a Libra in Mercury and you're a Virgo.
Ooh. Ew, I don't like Virgo. So your Mercury is in Libra, meaning your intellect sees both sides to every situation.
I think so, yeah. We just said that. Yeah.
You're a charming and diplomatic relativist, searching for balance in in every set of ideas, though this may come off as insincere or indecisive.
That's true, but I don't know. I like things in balance.
Yeah, me too, I guess. Yeah. My life is never in balance.
Yeah.
Mine is in Virgo, meaning my intellect is analytical, precise, and diligent. No.
I don't think you're
I'm
emotional.
not analytical at all.
No, you're emotional.
Yeah, very. My unbiased sense of logic can make me seem a bit clinical.
Cynical?
It's clinical. CL.
I just got deja vu.
That's weird. You have a tendency to be nitpicky and point out what's wrong rather than what's right. That actually is... No, because I think I'm more of a pessimist.
Yeah, I feel like definitely you point out more what's wrong.
I do.
And I'm like, well, think about, you know...
I don't mean to.
No. I mean, everyone can do that.
I guess.
If it's really weighing down on you, of course you're going to look at things in the
You're right.
bad way, you know?
Yep.
Yeah, in the bad way.
Okay, and this is our, together thing. You don't really understand how each other thinks.
False.
No.
That is so false.
No. You may have to make some adjustments on how you naturally communicate. That's not true.
I'm never
very, natural in front of you.
I am very, I literally send you anything.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
The dumbest things.
Yeah.
Just emojis.
So just send, the eye emoji.
The eyes.
Yeah. And then we'll be like, and that's it. Yeah, it is a knee slapper. So it'll be 2 o'clock in the morning, I can just send you those emojis, and then we'll just start talking about literally anything. Yeah. Anything that comes to mind, I'm like, I gotta tell Savannah about it, you know?
Yeah.
So sometimes I feel bad, because I'm like, my life, and then...
No, oh my god, I talk about my life too. It's just a thing that you do.
Yeah. I'm just worried that I'm too self-centered.
No, you're not. No, you're not.
That's good to hear.
I have a question, though.
What? In
terms of, people that you've dated, is there, is there, a pattern?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you want me to just go in? Okay. So, one, first of all, I definitely go for water signs for some reason.
That's interesting.
And, I don't know why. Also, Tauruses. Pisces and Tauruses, I don't know why.
That's weird.
I, attract them for some reason. Yeah. Because I know 3 people that I liked that had Tauruses, and 2 people I liked were Pisces. So, nobody else. Everyone else was, that was it. That's literally it.
That's weird.
I know, it is really weird. So I don't know how that works out. I'm pretty sure that Pisces and Tauruses with Scorpios do line up well. When I was dating,
okay,
I definitely was very into horoscopes. I don't know why. I think it made me feel better because I knew the relationship was diminishing. And it was really us. Pisces and Scorpio, he was the most Pisces I think I've ever met. And it was very accurate with our relationship, too. It was kind of weird. But I feel like I'm trying to avoid Pisces and Tauruses now.
Well, yeah.
Because I only had, like, 2 relationships, or, like, 3 relationships where, like, I can look at, like, the compatibility and be like, yes, that makes sense. Yes, it makes sense. Mm-hmm. And others, I'm like, no. So, what about you? Do you think?
No.
No.
No, I think more than anything it's probably fire signs, but I'm also a fire sign.
Mm-hmm.
But I haven't really seen a pattern.
You haven't? That's weird. Isn't it weird how I, like, have Tauruses and Pisces constantly?
There is a Sagittarius, a Virgo.
I don't like Sagittarius.
I don't either. I do not either. Not anymore. He's a Virgo, and he was stupid. Now.
Boys are stupid.
Boys are stupid. So no. But friend-wise, I think, isn't... I'm thinking. I think it's probably more fire signs.
Really?
Yeah.
Victoria's an Aquarius.
Yeah. Victoria's like... What is a Libra?
Air.
So maybe there is no thing.
Mm-hmm.
But in terms of, like, really close friends...
Yeah. I don't know. That's weird how...
But I don't have it with, like, men. There's no pattern.
For men, there's a pattern.
No, it's just literally anybody who gives me attention. I'm like, yes! I know!
That's your Leo. They love attention.
Oh, maybe.
That is.
Maybe I am a Leo. Oh my God.
You are a little bit. That's what we already said. Is that you are a little bit of a Leo.
A tad.
Just a teeny bit. But, I mean, with Kaylin and I, we're both Scorpios, and Scorpios together are supposed to, like, be, like, really angry, but, I mean, we've been pretty peaceful. There's been a couple of headbutts. Definitely.
Yeah.
You're like, I mean, hi, Kaylin.
Hi, Kaylin.
Do you remember our last fight? That was really bad, but, you know, we still love each other.
Just happen.
Fights happen with friends. Especially since me and Kaylin have known each other for 12 years.
Yeah, exactly.
So, we've been with each other for a long time. Mm-hmm. So, with everyone else, I mean, in, like, middle school, Victoria and I were very sassy towards each other.
Were you?
Yeah, we were very sassy towards each other.
That's
I don't know if Aquariuses and Scorpios are...
Maybe
they are. I'm not sure, but we very much butted heads in middle school.
What'd she do?
She, like, destroyed all my things in Minecraft.
That's the ultimate.
She bullied me in Minecraft.
That's
yeah,
sad.
My parents were so mad about it.
Aww,
yeah,
Victoria.
But we love you, Victoria. Yeah,
a lot.
But yeah, I feel like I don't know, but. I don't know if this is horoscope, but I guess it's kind of psychology, sociology, where we definitely have, our friend group definitely has roles.
Yeah.
So in, like, sociology, if you don't know, is that it's, like, there's the leader, the follower, where the person who, like, I'll call them the rebel, but, like I point out what's wrong with the stuff, you know? Mm-hmm. We definitely have that roles in our friend group. Mm-hmm. The naysayer, that's what it's called.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like I'm definitely one of the naysayers.
Yeah.
I definitely am like, oh, why would we do that, you know? Mm-hmm. So.
Yeah, I have to get you on board with some stuff sometimes.
Yeah, definitely. I definitely am like, what's the point, you know? Yeah. Leanne is the leader.
She 100% is. But she's also the president. I think that's just kind of her, like, personality.
Complex, you know? I don't know. It's just, like, cool. It makes sense. Like, I'm fine with it. I love Leanne.
She's the best.
Yeah, because she's very analytical with things.
She is.
So, which is good. We need to...
She's also, like, really smart. And smart.
And sweet.
She's really smart.
Yeah, she's really smart. 35 on ACT!
Yeah.
Get it! Yes! So, yeah, I mean, I'm okay with having these roles. I feel like...
Me too.
Her making all the plans is really good, because without her, I feel like we'd be screwed.
Oh, 100%.
Everyone would be, like, completely gone. And the thing is that if something does happen, you know, like, say I'm late to something, she's like, oh, I'm sorry, like, I'm, like, I wish you would have been there, but, like, it's okay. Like, she doesn't hold grudges, which is nice.
I don't hold grudges either, but in the moment I can be very upset.
I can be very upset as well. But, were you upset at me that day?
Which day?
The day that we were late for prom shopping?
No.
I was crying in the car.
I wasn't at all.
Yeah. The world went wrong with me that day.
I wasn't upset.
It was really bad luck, but I was sobbing in the car.
You were. That was fine.
But, I mean, I think that's about it. Okay, I think...
all of it?
Yeah, I think that's all.
Okay.
Alright, so... I am Jen.
I'm Savannah.
And thank you for listening to Galaxy Brains Podcast. So follow us on Instagram at Galaxy Brains Podcast, on Twitter, Galaxy Brains Pod, and YouTube, Galaxy Brains Podcast. Hi, if you're watching from YouTube.
Hey.
You can also listen to us on Anchor, SoundCloud, Apple Podcasts, Spotify.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's it.
Yes.
Yes. So, thanks for listening.